It is me, Shrek. I thought you'd do it too. How fun. Okay, so I decided to do a video for the eclipse. I have been going through a lot of things. I'm going to talk about that. Yeah. So in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the energies and like experiences that I have been going through over the last few days, or actually since March 21st. Yeah. And I'm also going to do a meditation. So it's going to be fun. So I'm not really sure how I want to start. It's just been crazy. I guess I could start with the last few days. Before the eclipse even came, like I've just been like super, super tired, but then not tired at all. Yeah, that's been happening. Like I'm exhausted, but I can't sleep kind of thing. I'm able to, I've raised my vibration a whole lot. My higher self, instead of saying like normally, oh, I was going to channel my higher self. I was going to do that. Maybe I should pause and ask her. But anyways, she, like, I just was like, okay, like I'm kind of done with the 4D. I don't really know how to explain 4D, but to me it's kind of like chaos. But, so I was like, forget it. I'm just going to try to raise my consciousness to 5D. And this is good information for anybody who wants to learn a lot more. So I've learned over the years that the beings and then God, you know, they have like, God has infinite intelligence, right? So if you have a person or your consciousness is on the other side, I wasn't even going to talk about this, but here it is. Pretty much I was just going to go with whatever came to my thought process. But anyways, so what happens is a lot of times like the human person, the mind, you know, like the body is just kind of like, you know, it's used to like societal type things. So you have to like go outside of yourself. Like you have to, that's why meditation helps, is like you're basically like going into like you know, you're basically like your consciousness is going inside of a different reality. So it's like you're not looking at the TV watching a program, you know what I'm saying? You're like inside looking at whatever it is that you want to create. So, but anyways, I've learned over the years from multiple people that the Arcturians, the Lemurians, the Andromedans, the Pleiadians, the God consciousness, the Lyrans, the Sirius B lions, the fairies. I don't know who else do I got here. Oh, your ancestors, your grandmas and your grandpas and your family that's passed over, they all can talk to your consciousness. I don't totally know how it works because I'm not, you know, 100%, but basically they can talk to your consciousness and you can learn things without even knowing that you're learning things. So I was getting really frustrated with a lot of things that was going on, and I've talked about some of this stuff. I'm not going to go into detail about, you know, particular things, but basically I was just like, you know what? My mind cannot figure out and understand what's going on. So like, can my higher self hang out with like the higher consciousness, like the Andromedans? I can't remember what dimension they're in, but I know that the Arcturians are 9 dimension. I'm thinking Pleiadians are in the 7th dimension. And so like, if their consciousness is in a higher, my cat, you know, realm, they have a much more wider variety of information. Oh my God, he's climbing the chair. I love this cat so much. That's my Kiki. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I made a video, so I'm going to link that. This is one of those chairs that goes like this, so I don't want him to like. Oh my God, is he gonna? Oh, oh my God, kitty. Oh. Okay. Anyways, that was fun. Hopefully you didn't have to see my cat's butt. Anyway, so I made a video. It's just for him. I did a channeled message. I told some stories about my cats and, you know, experiences I've had over the years with my cats and reincarnation. So I'll link that so you guys can watch that. It's pretty cute. I gave him his own channel. We're gonna do channeled messages from him from time to time. You know, I don't know how that's all gonna work, so we'll see. But anyway, so I was talking about the different like dimensions have like a different consciousness, like, you know. Oh my God, hold on. Oh, why is it paused? Well, I don't have a mouse. Oh no, I can't pause. Well, I can't even stop. This is not good. What? This is so weird. How did he? I got no keyboard. I cannot believe this. I can't just leave it running. What's up? No? What is going on? Alright, I'm just going to keep going and maybe I can figure it out at the end. I won't be able to pause or do anything. So, where was I? Okay. So because you have consciousness on the other side of, you know, the veil, if you will, you're able to receive information through that way of being, and the human won't be able to reject it, basically, because sometimes, you know, when you're listening to a video like mine, for example, you'd be like, I don't know about that, you know. Sometimes I'm like that, but you know, I file it away and I'm just like, you know, maybe this is going to come in handy at some point, you know, down the road. So, but anyway, so I started to do that and I was like, you know what? I need to find out what's really going on here. I need some help. What do I need to know so that I can change this experience? So I started doing that. And then I was like, can I talk to my higher self in 5D? Because, you know, apparently you have like different levels of higher selves. So I'm still kind of learning about that. I don't really know too much about that. But she just said I'm ready for a message. Okay, go ahead. Yes, Christine, I am your higher self in 5D. And I want to convey a message to the people. With this message, you will see the truth of your own soul and what it means to be a human. I am the higher self of Christine, and I wish to convey the message that she is willing to participate in the love vibration romantic relationship. I do not want to say this message. I know what she's doing. Okay, go ahead. Yes, Christine, I am your higher self in 60, and I am able to communicate as well. We are communicating together because at this time there is a message to be conveyed to the people, to the human population. With this information, we will allow for the flow of the truth to come forward because we are both the higher self of Christine. I am the higher self in the 6th dimension with additional information to give to Christine in the 5th dimension. She is also a human being on Earth. Kitty! So, okay, go ahead. We are both the higher self of Christine, and we wish to convey the message that she is ready to receive the relationship that she has desired for the last year. And as the higher selves of her, we are receiving the message that the being who is co-creating the relationship is also ready to receive. Okay. Yes, we are the higher selves of Christine, and we want to convey that we wish for this message to be completed. Well, that was quite interesting. So, anyways, like I was saying, I was talking to my 5D higher self, and I was like, I really want to have, so I don't want to be in 4D anymore or 4D consciousness. I want to have a higher consciousness. I want to be more intelligent. I want to have a higher vibration so that I can figure out some things. So I have more information and availability of the more information. So then all of a sudden, my higher self, I told my higher self in 5D, I was like, go talk to the Andromedans or the Pleiadians, or go up in the higher realms and have some conversations. I forgot about Thymus also. They're pretty awesome. And the 12D creators. And so I was like, go go raise your consciousness, expand or whatever. So then next thing I know, she's like saying she's in 60. And I was like, holy crap, that was fast. Like, it didn't take long. It totally surpassed like 5D already. And I've noticed that, like, I'm actually able to hear things a lot more clearly. It's like being in the higher, like, when you're higher up in the dimensions, you're actually able to, like, hear, because it's, like, clear. You know what I mean? Like, the energy is clear. And so that's really helped me to clear out my space, like clear out my apartment, clear out my energy. So that's literally what I've been doing. I've been trying to sleep and get through these energies, and I cleaned my apartment today. I've actually been cleaning a lot more. Usually if I'm depressed, I don't like to clean very much. Just kind of be sad and sleep a lot because all the things I've been through. But anyway, yeah, so I'm starting to feel a lot better. I've cleared some things. I've meditated today. I'm realizing I'm learning more about my heart chakra. I know I've talked in the past about my heart chakra being taken or removed, or it goes somewhere. And I don't even know. Like, I've been literally in like this status of like agonizing and stressing and lack of sleep and unhappiness and just feeling like I'm suffering. So I hadn't noticed that my heart chakra was leaving because it did not feel safe. And basically it wasn't safe. It didn't feel safe with me. And so it didn't feel safe with like the energies that kept like, sometimes I would feel this energy like come flop on my chest, and I'm like, what's going on with that? Or like I'd feel energy hit the back of my head or the back of my tailbone. And actually something that's really cool I just learned from Keleena is you can say the words, I am grounded. And then literally your consciousness grounds. You just ground right out. It is so nice. Really super duper nice. So, anyways, that's pretty much what I've been going through. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to talk about. This chair is not very comfortable. I'm tired because it's like apparently it's 4 o'clock in the morning. You see my cheeky eyes. So I cleaned all day, and then I painted Kiki's green cube, and then I did my hair, took a shower, and so I'm just like camera ready. So I was like, I should just push it out. So, anyways, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what I've been going through. Oh my gosh, I got more than that. So, I have been picking up on energies that I hadn't picked up on before, that I've been learning a lot more about. Interactions with people, like, even people around my apartment complex, just kind of like floating by, and I'm just like, all of a sudden, like, there's something that I used to do. So I recognize that when I meet someone, they have an energy signature. So I recognize their energy signature. So, and I have contacts in, so if I'm blinking a lot, it's because they're getting a little dry. But anyways, so their energy signature. So if I, like before, I just would think that, if I felt the energy of the person, I would just assume that, oh, they were thinking about me, or they were talking about me, or they were feeling about me, or something. And now I've learned that their higher self is talking to my higher self, or their inner child is talking to my inner child. So there's actual communication, energy exchange happening. And so that was one of the things that I struggled with the most, is like trying to separate from the house that I lived in. I became a part of the energy, so I could not recognize the energy that was being conveyed to me. I just knew that it made me feel superbly uncomfortable. So now that I'm able to, like, I'm starting to distinguish, like, if you look back at, like, just looking at the pictures between the energy from, like, January of 23, was it literally last year? I thought it's been over a year. Yeah, it's been over a year. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so but anyways, but January of 23 until today, oh my God, my energy is so, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like crystalline, or like clear. Like, I'm so different. I look so much better. I look way healthier than when I first started, from January of last year. So, but anyways, one thing that so I'm thinking that, like, one of the things that I wanted to learn when I came here is how to stand up for myself. It's probably going to sound kind of, I don't know. I just look at the energies in El Sion. So I got a reading from Sam. He channeled my higher self, and she said that I'm originated in El Sion. So, like, that's the Pleiades and the Andromedans. So I think they just moved into the camera. Yeah. That's pretty cool. So anyway, now they're leaving. That's interesting. So, okay, so, like, it's like a purple and pink. Those are the two colors that I always see whenever I think of Andromeda and Pleiades. The Pleiadians are purple, and the Andromedans are pink. But the Andromedans are blue. So maybe they just, I don't know. I'm not really sure. That's how I've interpreted their energy. I think pink is like one of those protective, like, something. But anyways, I live a lot in the pink. So anyways, in the past, I learned that I'm part of the Andromedan Council of Light, which I'm still kind of like learning about. And yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I really love the Andromedans, man. When I first was like introduced to them, I would just sit and cry because I felt so like I know them, you know, like I'm a part of them, and like I just have felt so separated from from my own like normal way of living or being or whatever. So it was like home, like, oh, I feel this love and like the kind of love that I know so well. But anyways, I forgot what I was talking about. I'm getting tired. Um, yeah, I was talking about my higher self, like moving up in vibration. So that's been helping. Oh, I remember now. Okay, so recently, so with my, I went to, I went to like lunch or whatever, like lunch, dinner or whatever for my mom's birthday. And my brother was there, and my brother is like, he's very headstrong. He's he's kind of hard headed. Like he gets mad really easily. I guess you could say a hothead, kind of. I'm not trying to be mean about my brother at all, but I'm just like trying to. I don't know if that's really a good way to put it, but basically, what I'm trying to say is that I've been getting really hot lately. And I guess it's part of the ascension symptoms, which I didn't recognize. And that's why I was talking about, and now I remember the other part is talking about the Pleiades. So the Pleiades and the Andromedan, like, I don't know for sure if they ever have anything like really bad that goes on there. So it's like a pretty high vibration. Everybody's really kind to each other, and a lot of things just flow. I'm sure it's not perfect, but like they get along. Like, you know, it's like a normal thing to be kind to people. So they're soft and amiable and kind and loving and gentle and caring. And so when you come here, it's kind of like a, huh, okay, what are you going to do to me? kind of a thing. And so it just is kind of hard to deal with, like, especially when you have something really horrific go on. So I've had to really amp up like boundaries and strength and power and empower myself and like be able to like see the difference between me and other people. And like it's just, you know, it's a process. It's a process. But I noticed, so I've been getting hot since like March 21st. Like just hot night sweats, and it's just my energy is like, it's like I'm fighting to stay grounded, and then like, you know, things are being conveyed to me still like from other places, and I'm just trying to figure out like everything. So basically what I'm trying to get at is my brother upset me, and he wasn't gonna stop, and so I got mad. And I didn't say very much, or I didn't speak very loudly either. I just simply stated some words that if he didn't stop, then he was going to be ruining the lunch. And so I got really mad. And in that moment that I got mad, I started to get really hot. And I was like, okay, this is a sign from my soul that like I'm angry about some things. Like I'm pissed off, so I'm getting hot. And this is not normal for me. Like I don't have recollection of getting hot when I get pissed off. Like it just seems different. Like I am not used to that. So I associated that with, you know, if I'm waking up, like if I notice that there's a being or a person who's astral traveling over to me around me, then I'm like, oh, you know, that person must be around because I'm bitching. Or like the other day, my dad's higher self was complaining that he doesn't have any money and he thinks I should give him some. And I'm like, no. I don't know. It's a long story. But anyways, my higher self was bitching at him, like complaining, arguing, and like that's another thing that I learned is like you can literally argue with people in the ethers. Like you would think that like the consciousness would be like at a totally different level. Like, that's just my logic of like, you know, my higher self is like a higher consciousness. So my higher self is like standing there like, ah, you know, like, I don't have any problems. I never get upset about anything. That's not true. You can still get pissed off in the ethers. It can happen. So anyway, I was like, you know, so now, like, now that I recognize that that's going on and that's part of the issue of like, so this is awesome. This is perfect. So I wanted to talk about Linda McGillis. I think that's how you say her last name. And Alexander Quinn. They just did a video for like, it's like an hour and 15 minutes. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Totally everything that I am talking about right now, only in like more of a perspective of like, well, you're doing this, but you need to do this. And it's like a really directive. I'm going to link that video in because it's really, really good. But anyway, so basically what's happening right now with the eclipse and with people is one of the things I remember Linda McGillis saying is that in the evolution of the human consciousness at this point, it hasn't been this high before. So we haven't gotten to this point on Earth before. So everything's new. And you know, I've been talking about this. I was like, we're creating new right now. Like, it's literally new. And I'm just over here like, tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. They're like, you tell you what to do. Empower yourself and do it. I'm like, I don't want to mess it up. But anyway, I just heard you can do it. It's your higher self. So, anyways, crap, I forgot what I was talking about. I got all distracted with that. So Linda was talking about how, okay, so everything's really, we're all creating, this is brand new. So she was talking about how the people who are doing the ascension are moving up in vibration and they're moving further away basically from other people who've chosen to stay in the lower vibration. That's their choice, you know, everybody gets to choose for themselves. So that's just it. So don't be getting mad that you're sitting down there. I mean, that's your choice. You could expand, but you don't want to. So it's up to you. You know, everybody has their own stuff, whatever they want to do. So anyway, it was really good to hear her say that because that's exactly what's been happening to me ever since March 21st, or maybe a little bit before, because I tend to go through things a little bit sooner than others. I kind of move along. I feel like I move along with Keleena. She obviously has like a lot more experience than I do, but I try to stay moving along with her because she knows a lot of stuff. So actually, I listened to her video. She did I should link her video too. You should watch that. But anyways, so basically, like, people are getting upset that, you know, the people who are ascending are moving up. They're moving away. My energy is shifting. Like, I'm not living in I feel like I'm living in the abundance timeline right now. Like, it's here. And so, like, when I'm living in the abundance timeline and my dad comes up to me and he's like, with his hand out, I'm just like, move up. You know what I mean? Like, do your part. Do what you came here to do. Unless you want to stay down here. You can come up here, but you got to come up here. That's not my responsibility to take care of him or anyone else. I mean, everyone has to take care of themselves. You just have to. So, anyways, there's been a lot of angry stuff happening, and I noticed that my higher self was on fire from head to toe, and I'm like, can you turn it down? Please. And so I start to get more calm and like I can breathe again. And yeah. Oh, and I noticed that when I first moved here, I was pretty upset about a lot of things that went on that I didn't really know. I just knew I was mad. And I found my lungs in that room over there. So now I got my lungs back. So yeah, there's that. But anyways, is there anything else I need to talk about? There is something else. I feel it. Oh, my little lady want to talk? Oh, okay. My little lady wants to talk. Go ahead. Okay, so what I want to say is, I can't do it. We'll call him Mr. D. Okay. She says, "Hi, Mr. D." That's adorable. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to keep this all together. I'm not going to start another video. I can't do it anyways because it won't let me stop. Yep. It's like pause there for some reason. So anyways, yep, that's it. Okay. If I think of something else, I'll just keep on talking. You know how it is. So we're going to do meditation. I decided that I'm going to do it because I feel like there are people who watch my channel that really love the meditations that I do, and they connect with me in those meditations. It's like, I don't know the difference. It depends on the person. I'm kind of like, I'm earthy, But anyway, so I was like, there's a lot of meditations. There's light languages out there. I'm like, everybody's doing something. I'm like, why should I do anything? And then I was like, okay. There's some people that I know watch my stuff. So I'm like, all right, I'll just do one. So anyways, by the way, thank you for watching my stuff. I think it's cool. I'm having a good time. It'd be cool if people would comment and tell me what you guys think. Or tell me if you want me to talk about certain things. Oh, that reminds me. I am going to I want to do some exercises, like consciousness exercises. Like, I was hanging out with my cousin. I'm gonna try to think of some things. I might do a separate video. Like, I don't know when I'll do it, but I'm gonna do a separate video that's doing like different exercises. Cause like, I was sitting with my cousin over Easter, and I was trying to get him to understand that his consciousness is okay, so like, I'm sitting here, but like literally my consciousness can go into the living room. I can look around in the living room. I can go in my room, and I can my hammy is, he's not running on the thing. He's in his, he's eating. So cute. But anyways, you can go all over in your consciousness, and like, I want to do something like that. So I'm gonna try to put some stuff together and see if I can do some exercises to teach people to like become more aware of like the fact that there's a lot more going on than is right here. But anyways, let's do this. You know how we do it. We do it with the cards first. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I've been connecting with God a lot more. That has helped me considerably. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Oh my gosh. One more thing. Okay, maybe it probably won't be one more thing. It'll be one more thing after that. But anyway, so I just want to say this small thing, because I have allowed myself to let go of, I feel it like a truth more so than I have in the past. I have gone through a lot of things, and I'm talking about that house. I'm only going to talk about it just a little bit. I have been through a lot. There were some pretty horrific things that went on, but I'm not going to talk about that. But I have felt this feeling of connection even after I've let things go. I've stopped talking to that person. I don't live there anymore. I've separated. I've grown. I've changed. I've learned a lot about myself. I've forgiven myself. But there was still like this like uncomfortable things that were still going on. And I was like, in the past, when I wanted to like disconnect from somebody, there's like usually there's like this tube and you just poke the tube and it just lets the air out or the energy out, and the next thing you know, everything's fine. And I've tried that several times and it hasn't worked very well. So there's a couple things that I've learned about that recently in the last like 3 days. So what I learned is what I went through, all that stuff, the energies that I've endured, and like, I'm going to just say this, that aside from what actually happened, there's also things that happened as in like energetically. So like, that person was sexually abused. So I endured the consciousness of that person as if it happened to me. And this is just one thing, okay? This is not everything. I'm not going to talk about everything. But because of that, I took it on as if it was my own. And it's not mine. But I recently learned that, like, I've been thinking about Jesus, like, they say that Jesus isn't, like, you're not supposed to, like, it's more or less, like, become Jesus or, like, be like Jesus or ascend like Jesus. So I was like, I've been thinking about that for a while. And basically, it seems like the experience that Jesus had is an experience that all of us that are ascending are continuing to have. I mean, if you think about it, it's like you're trying to ascend, you're trying to go up, and people are just like at you like you did something wrong. But you're not doing anything wrong. But anyway, that's not the point. Basically, you know how Jesus basically allowed them to crucify him for everyone's sins, right? So I'm not trying to get biblical or anything like that. I'm just using this as an example. So it's kind of like he took one for the team. And that's what we are all doing. We are all taking one for the team or taking 10 for the team or whatever. Like, we're all going through, we're clearing for the collective, we're clearing for our ancestors, we're clearing for our friends, we're clearing for our family, we're clearing for people who have gone through really super horrific things. We're clearing for them. Clearly, I need to clear my throat. Can I get my throat cleared out? Whatever happened there. Okay. I think we're good. All right. That's weird. Okay, so anyway, that's basically what I am kind of like, associating it with is like the things that the energies that I learned about, the underworld that I went through, the hellish place that I was at, all of the horrific things that I experienced, mentally, emotionally, physically, like everything. Like, I literally am clearing that shit out for everybody, or for as many people as I possibly can. It wasn't easy. I'll tell you that. Yeah, it was really hard. I don't even talk about hardly anything in comparison to all the other things going on outside of the camera. But anyways, the other thing, I feel very protective of children, people that have bad things happen to them. It just kind of pisses me off because sometimes I got cojones that come out and I have them, and sometimes I don't have any. Sometimes I'm a big baby and I'm a little kid and I need somebody to protect me. And then other times when it comes to protecting somebody else, I'm like, let me show you how big my balls are. I couldn't help it. Oh my god, that was so fun. But anyways, so because of the things that she talked about, the person talked about, I felt very protective. You know, it's just not, it sucks that some people have gone through some pretty horrific things. And that was one of the reasons that I've ended up staying connected in the ways that I have, is because in my heart, I was protecting the innocence because I want to protect my own innocence and the innocence of the other children and the people in the world. And I'm just done with that shit, man. Like, people shouldn't have to experience that stuff. Like, no, we're not doing that anymore. So I stopped the energy of wanting and needing and feeling the needing to protect that person. I'm not doing that anymore. That person is responsible for themselves. So that's a relief. I'm feeling more secure in my body, more secure in my thoughts, my feelings, my stuff. Obviously, it's a work in progress, but I'm a lot better than what I have been. So I'm very happy about that. But anyways, let's get to these cards and this meditation. All right, so if you've been watching for a while, you know I like these cards. These are the Oracle cards that Melanie Beckler made. She is so cool. I like her so much. She always talks about the energies. I hope that she sees my video one day. I can tell her how much I think she's awesome. But anyways, I don't know if she channeled this or if she got it from somewhere, but this is the invocation that I usually do. And it says, I now call upon beloved source of all that is, the one. Beloved solar logos, Christ light, beloved guardian angels, higher self, great spirit. I don't know if you can see the light coming in. It's going in. Thank you for so many blessings in my life. Thank you for your seen and unseen love, support, and guidance. Thank you for directly connecting with me now. Thank you for helping me to see, hear, feel, and know your presence, wisdom, and guidance. I ask that you now surround me with divine love and light. Connect with me directly and through these cards. Help me to become centered and aware so I may clearly know the clear insight, wisdom, and guidance you have available for me now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. All right. I love that. Now I feel safe. Did you know you feel safe with God? Who knew? All right, so basically I just shuffle until, one of them or a bunch of them fall out. So this is going to be for the solar eclipse and what the people need to know going forward. Guess I'm really good at this. Oh! Isn't that funny? I just was giving up. Oh, I like it. What else? Just two? Oh God. Here we go. All right. So these are really good cards. These are really, really good cards. And it actually relates to what the Pleiadians said in their message. So go, if you didn't watch that, go back and make sure you listen to that. It's only a couple minutes, just a short message. It's really cute. Okay. So the first card is willingness. Act on intuition, embrace new possibilities, go for it. Take the leap of faith. That's what that says to me. And then the next one, isn't that kind of funny, goes right along with this other one. take a step, get into action, co-create with spirit, path will appear. That's kind of the message that I've been saying. That's pretty awesome. I'm liking it. It's kind of funny how they're always, I mean, it's not like, you know, any one of these cards could relate to what's going on, but those ones just really hit home, you know what I mean? All right, let's go to these ones. I mean, let's do this. Let's get it. This is going to be for the same thing. The eclipse energies and going forward. Isn't that what I said? Going forward, and then it's jumping forward and taking a step forward. Am I going to take this one? Nope. Alright, we're going to keep it going. Man, I wish I could take my contacts out. That'd be awesome. Oh! Am I taking all of these? Oh dear. There's like 10 of them. It's like a good chunk. All right, I'll do all of them. That's a surprise to me. Oh man, there's so many. All right, we're gonna be here for a while. Okay, hold on. Do these ones first? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. This is awesome. Okay. Okay, so am I doing these two? I'm doing them all. Okay, we're doing them all. Okay. All right. So the first one is Burst of Magic. And that is a lotus flower. That's so pretty. Burst of Magic. The second one is Higher View. It is what it is. And Willing Release. That's pretty. All right, so am I doing them from this way to this way or this way to this way? This way. Okay. All right. Close Encounters. This is for the future, going forward. Body and Soul. This is a really pretty card. Is that a dragonfly? It looks like it's a bunch of dragonflies. Okay. Shining Through. You know, I do like getting a bunch of these actually. So this is interesting. So on my computer, it never has an animal. Like randomly, it's my work computer and it never has an animal. It's always some land or sky or something. And the other day, it was a fox. And I was like, okay, this means something, probably. And then I went to my mom's that weekend or the weekend after, I think. And I was outside and we were standing outside and I was like, oh, look, a fox. There was a fox. I'm like, what's going on? And she said the fox lives around there. Interesting. And now we have, this looks like a fox to me. Ears wide open. Yeah. My ears have been wide open, that's for sure. A tall tail. Oh, this is interesting. I was gonna, sorry to do this right here, but contact's bugging me. So I was gonna put for my cat Kiki. I was gonna put Kiki's tails, like him telling a story, or because I'm gonna be channeling his energy, and he didn't like it. He didn't like it. He wanted me to say Kiki the kitty, Kiki the kitty, and then when I did channeling, he said Kiki the kitty cat. Because then I thought of like Kiki the black cat, because black cats, He's sitting right there. He's with me all the time. I love him so much. I love all my animals a lot. Anyway, okay, sacred reverence. Oh, is that a key in there? Is it a heart with a key? That could be related to my Valentine's. Okay, the Enchanted Sea. So is that I'm not sure what kind of bird that is. I can't remember. It's like a pelican, probably? I was thinking it was like a heron or something. Probably a pelican, though. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, there's 3 left. A deep breath. Does that lady have a crown? She sure does. It's pretty cool. Okay, spirit of gratitude. These last 2 are awesome. Spirit of gratitude. And quiet the mind. So, I just want to talk about something really quick since I got that last card. Oh, I did. Oh, man. Okay. This is important. This is something you can do for yourself. Okay. This helped me so much. So my heart chakra has been hiding in the basement of the house because the basement is scary to the person who lives there and they will not go there. So therefore my heart is safe there, which is kind of weird. I'm not allowing that anymore. But anyways, so my heart. So my little lady has been going all over the place, doing whatever she wants to do, wherever she wants to do it. And it's been driving me crazy. It's like my mind is like, my consciousness is like, all over the place. So I was like, when I was telling my higher self, I need to raise my consciousness. Can you get information from, other beings or whatever? I was like, okay, so how can I get this to me? Like my higher self is doing this, but I still need to get it to me. And my inner child needs information also. My inner innocence. So I told my little lady, I'm like, go hang out with Miss Higher Self and like, do that. And she's been doing that. Calm. Straight calm. Just chilled out. She goes and hangs out with my higher self in the 6th dimension. And I looked up and I saw my higher self like tickling her and like doing cute things with her. I was like, oh, that's so cute. Making me feel good. So, what I'm saying is, if you are like freaking out or upset, tell your higher self to go get your inner child and take care of your inner child. Because you know what? You are the mother and the father and the child. You have to take care of yourself. And, you can have help, obviously, and people love you too. But I'm saying, like, you have to do that. All right. So, I forgot. We got one more. My cat, my moo cat, my moo kitty came. Okay. So, let's see what kind of rock information we can get today. Same thing. Eclipse and going forward. It's a new year too, so gotta do that. Okay, we'll take that one. I think that's crystal cool. Let me see. Sure is. I got some of that. I'd pause the video if I could. Oh, there's the other ones. Okay. Just give me a sec here. Okay. All right. So, Chrysocolla. I got some of this. Really great stuff. So, Chrysocolla is suffering from a heartache or a toxic personal relationship. This will help you connect to what the real you needs and help you realize that you are allowing toxic energy in, causing emotional harm. This stone will let go of that toxic energy. And honestly, I literally have gotten better since I've gotten this rock. I got this rock and malachite. It's like mixed together or something. And I just sleep with it in my bed. Yeah. All right. So, red jasper. Stress is a part of life. Sometimes it seems like the stress is unbearable. That's where this beautiful stone comes in. Place this under your pillow at night and peaceful, calming dreams will come. It brings inner strength, balance, and courage. I should give that to my sister. She has some pretty crazy dreams. And then we have rhyolite. This ancient stone can induce very deep and introspective meditations. It can help you explore your past lives. Gaining strength and self-esteem from this stone allows you to look back with an understanding and acceptance of the choices you made. I would like that, actually. I do need to look into that. Because I've had some pretty crazy things go on in my past lives. Yep. All right. So the Andromedans are going to be helping me to guide everyone today, which I think is pretty amazing because I really love them a lot. So, I love everybody, to be honest. I already got my music playing. Hopefully you can hear that. I just decided to have it on. It's solar eclipse, relaxing music for sleep, meditation, and studying. You see the green on my finger? I painted Kiki's green cube today for his video. Anyways, you should definitely watch that. I'm super excited about his channel. It's going to be fun. All right, so let's get comfortable, pause the video, go to the bathroom, get some tea or whatever you're going to do. Oh, I need to do my bowl. All right, how many dings are we going to do today? Oh, kitty hair. 3? Okay, we're going to do 3 or 4. We're going to do 3 or 4. Holy crap. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. All my lip stuff came off. I mean, because it got full of hair or something. Trying to clean it out. See what my real lips look like? Hold on, I gotta reapply. What do you want, Mama? It's just like you're sitting right next to me. By the way, Dollar General, I think it's like $5. This is the best stuff there ever was. This lip gloss, oh man, it's awesome. It's like you can turn into the most beautiful person just by putting lip stuff on. Not saying I'm not beautiful without it, but I'm saying like it amplifies. But anyway, this is what it is. I love it. Love it. It's just white. And you know, with the color of my lips, it makes it that like light pinky color. Same as my eyeshadow. I love it. Love it so much. All right. Anyways, enough about me. So we're going to do some bells. Hopefully my cats are going to be all right. They always freak out whenever I do this. It's okay, kitty. We're good. It's okay, kitty. It's over. All right. Let's do some breathing. I really like 5 breaths, so we're going to do 5 breaths. In through the nose and then out through the mouth. I got a yawn there at the end. And let's say, I am grounded. Let me see you smile. You can tell I'm getting tired because this one doesn't want to open. Okay, all right, fine. We're going. Okay. All right, so we got a golden orb and a purple orb. And a flying magic carpet. Let's get on the magic carpet ride. Okay. Magic carpet ride. We're going into the golden orb. I'm assuming it's the solar plexus. Going in. What do you see? Oh, I see a tree. Oh, we're flying over the trees. I see that bird we just saw on that card. Pelican. Oh, now I'm on the pelican. And we're flying down into the forest. And I see a fire. Now we've landed. And you get off the bird. And as you land, the fire goes out. And there's a native. Wait. There's a man there. It's your beloved. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. And you get on his back and you ride. And he goes running. I'm sorry. I'm so excited about this. Oh, he turns into a bird, like a jet. What kind of bird is that? I see really like pointy black wings. Is that a raven? It's got an orange beak. Maybe it's a crow. Anyways, you're flying. Don't you love the way it feels to fly? And when he takes you to a treehouse. A little bungalow. And you go inside. And there's a glowing present. And you pull the string to open it up. It's a golden lotus flower. Oh, it's so beautiful. Little birds are flying out of it. Oh, it's so sweet. Oh, it shines. It shines even through the windows of the bungalow out into the forest. It shines so bright. Let it shine so far. Expand it out through your room, through your apartment, through your house. Expand it out through your town, your city. Expand it out through your state or your country. Expand it out to the rest of the world. Shine your light so bright. And it starts to spin. Just bask in the energy of the love of the golden lotus in your heart. The bird has a message for you. And he gives you a scroll. And you open it up, and it falls all the way down to the floor, and it unrolls. It's a message just for you. You can read it out loud, or you can listen for what the message is. It's a message from your beloved. It's all the things that he wants to do with you, or she wants to do with you. All the things for this life. All the things for the rest of your life, if you choose. And now he's dancing with his feet, his little bird feet. And now you're dancing together. Now he turns back into the human form that he was. And you sing and dance together and spin around. And now he turns back into a bird, and you get on his back, and he takes you out of the bungalow and down to the ground. He spirals down, all the way down. Keep on going down and down and down. Spiraling down, spiraling down. All the way down to the root chakra. And you hop off, and he holds his bird hand out and says, go ahead. You go into your root chakra. You just jump right in. What do you see? I see some water. I'm swimming. Going swimming. Oh, it's so nice to be in the water. Oh, look, a dolphin. Awesome. And some whales. And one of the dolphins says, you can get on my back. So you hang on, and then you go jumping through the water. Oh, how fun. And the dolphin says, let me take you to a special place. And so you say, okay. And the dolphin takes you underwater, and you can still breathe. Make sure you take a breath. It looks like the dolphin's taking you to a crystal city. It's like a cathedral. It takes a little bit to get there, but it's coming in. Now you're there, and the door opens. And there's a person that says, come on in. And you say, thank you to the dolphin. Will you wait for me? The dolphin says, and you give the dolphin a kiss. And you go inside. And there's a round wooden table. And you sit down. What kind of a room are you in? Is it a crystalline room? Is it a wooden room? Is there wooden stools? What does it look like? There's a server there, and they give you a drink. What color is it? Mine's blue. You drink the blue liquid. And then you turn blue. Oh, it's like water. Awesome. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, can I have another one? Oh, this time it's golden. All right, you drink that too. This is great. Blue golden, which makes green. One side is golden on your body and the other side is blue. And now you see a woman that has a very beautiful dress on. And she has a hat and one of those long staffs. And she walks up to you. And she gives you something. I'm not sure what that is. It looks like a U shape. Oh, it's got a coin in it. Is it a penny? Oh, it's a copper coin. Oh, cool. And she says, thank you for your service. And then she keeps walking. But you stand up and you want to know, excuse me, miss, what are you doing here? What are you here for? And she says, I'm but only a dream of yours. I'm part of your existence. I'm you in another life. And you ask, well, why are you here? To show you your truth. What is my truth? To know, you will have to see. If you follow me, I will show you. Okay, so you go with her. And she takes you on a walk out into nature. It's green and it's beautiful. It's like a rainforest. And she has a horse, a white horse. And she gets on the horse. She has black boots on with this beautiful white dress. Oh no. Black boots. Oh, you have a horse too. So you get on the horse and you ride behind her. And she says, "Let me show you how beautiful you are." And now you start to gallop. And she laughs at how fun it is to ride a horse and giggles. All right, now you stop. And she gets off the horse and she throws her hat. And she holds up her dress and she runs and laughs and giggles. And you run beside her. And she takes you to a treasure chest. And she has the key to unlock it. So she takes the key and she unlocks the chest. And when it opens up, there's a wooden swan in a book. And it's full of green elixir. And she takes the book and she uses her glasses to read from the book. And she tells you that everything that you need to know is in that book. And she hands you the book. And she says, "Get in the chest into the green elixir and cover yourself in the green and take a bath in it." Don't you feel so healed? And now she takes your hand and pulls you out and says, "Thank you for coming. I've missed you so. We will meet again in another life." And now you get back on the horse and she goes her way and you go yours. And you go back to the building. And you get off. And you go inside. And you thank the server who helped you. And you close the door. And then lock it. And you go outside. And your dolphin awaits to take you back to the surface. And you hear it make a sound. Now you're riding the dolphin. All the way up to the surface. And a magic carpet comes. And you get on the magic carpet. And you thank the dolphin. Give it lots of love and kisses. And thank all the whales. And the fish. And the magic carpet takes you back home. Where you are right now. And when you see yourself riding on the carpet, you get off the carpet. And you sit back down, or you lay back down into yourself. And you take a deep breath. To let yourself back in. And now you're back. That was awesome. Now I just got to figure out how to stop this thing. I hope that you found a way to connect with your past life person, like I did. I was not expecting that. It was quite nice to see that. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to say until next time. But I don't know when it'll actually stop. If I can stop the video. Hopefully it recorded this whole thing because I don't want to do it again. Let me see. I'm going to try to close it and see what happens. All right. I love you. Until next time.